Hey guys, Metal Viking 82 here, back to show off a really cool package that I got from the Metalhead Box. Last month, I believe, is when I got this. I just had not gotten around to showing it just yet. Something they put out for pre-order, kind of like for like a limited amount of time. And what it was called was the Baptized in Blood pack. And as you can see, more killer artwork on the packaging, which, of course, as the dork that I am, I will be keeping. But yeah, this was just a pre-order that you basically picked whatever your favorite Death album was, and they would theme it around that. You got two CDs, a shirt, and a flag. And of course, I ended up choosing Symbolic, which was their sixth full length put out by Roadrunner Records in 1995. When I used to have a car that had a CD player in it, I had a bunch of CDRs that I kept in the car, and I found myself reaching for Symbolic a lot. I really grew to love that album. It became one of my favorites, and still is one of my favorites to this day. It has such amazing songs on it. So that's what I went with. Well, unfortunately for me, they had run out of Symbolic CD, so I had to pick a different one. So I went with another favorite of mine, and that was Spiritual Healing. And of course, this is their third full-length album put out by Combat Records in 1990. Still a lot of really great songs on here. Of course, the lead-off track, Living Monstrosity, is a classic. This is actually a 2 CD reissue that was put out by Relapse Records, which of course it seems like they are really aping the Death Legacy to death, no pun intended. But because there's like so many different versions of all the albums. There's 2 CDs, there's 3 CDs, there's this, it's absolutely insane. But this has on the second disc, you got the Spiritual Healing Rehearsals, the studio instrumentals, which is going to be cool because I have not had a chance to listen to the second disc on here. And then finally, what they call joke and jam tracks. So yeah, that's going to be cool to listen to. And like I said, I've always dug this album as well. And then the second CD that I got as part of a series they call the Non-Analog On-Stage series. This is Montreal 622 of 1995. And honestly, I got one other of these in one of my Metalhead boxes once. And I haven't even had a chance to listen to that much like this one here. But a lot of people have been telling me that the recording quality of these is absolutely terrible. I don't know for sure. I haven't listened to it myself, like I said. But yeah, this was basically the first of 9 that is in the series. I don't know if they're putting out any more. This was recorded in Montreal, Canada, as I said, back in 1995. So yeah, I'll let you know what I think about this at some point, I'm sure. But like I said, I've heard some kind of terrible things in terms of sound quality. And then, of course, I was so excited to finally add a Symbolic shirt to my wardrobe, if you will. And I've worn this several times. Love this shirt. I've always liked the artwork. And honestly, that lineup for that album is just amazing. Gene Hoglan's drum work on that album is just insane. And then, of course, can't pass up any time, or should I say any chance, if I can figure out which way is which, to get a flag. And this is a pretty good sized flag. We'll be trying to find a spot to put this right after this video. I've actually been kind of trying for a while, and I just kind of think of where I want to hang this just yet. But yeah, that was the package. I just thought I wanted, that I'd show that off. I just thought it was something really cool. I really wish I could have got the Symbolic CD. Maybe at some point I will. I don't know if I want to dive into the multitude of reissues that they've done on the Death albums. Like I said, they've just been beating that horse to death. Like I said, no pun intended. But yeah, that is going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. And until next time, stay brutal.